What's up, y'all? So yesterday I posted a question and I was asking, which I know is obvious, but it's for a reason. I posted a question asking what's most important to you, and the answer was time or money. And a lot of people obviously said time, right? So if time is the most important to you, then why do we waste time chasing money? A lot of people waste time chasing money and they never catch up to the bag, as people say, chasing the bag. You waste time chasing the bag, and you might make a couple grand, or you might even make $10,000. But the problem with that is you're gonna always feel like it's not enough, especially when you make it. And I feel like everybody has goes on a spending habit, and you spend that money, and you know the feeling that you had when you made the money. But once you made the money and you spend it all up, like that feeling is gone. And then you back to spending your time again to try to recreate that feeling. It's not so much about the money; it's to recreate that feeling, that sense of freedom that you feel when you make a lot of money. Trust me, I've been on both ends of the spectrum. I've been on the side with no money in the bank, negative, like the accounts negative, and then I've been on the side where I made $20,000, $30,000 from doing real estate. So I know both of the feelings. But the one thing that I've learned when it comes to time, at some point you are going to have to trade time for money, right? And a lot of people say, you can make money in your sleep and stuff like that, and that is true. But when you first starting out, you are going to have to trade your time for money. Now, this is why they say time is one of the most valuable things you have. So spend it wisely, right? So ask yourself, what do you want to trade your time doing for money? Because you can go clock in. And again, nothing is wrong with a 9 to 5. You can go clock in and trade your time for that amount of money, or you can spend time learning and acquiring a new skill set that you could use to generate even more money. For instance, like for me, I'm a certified life purpose coach. I help individuals identify their purpose and turn their passions into profits, right? But I had to spend time learning about this skill set, learning about this career field. I've, I've spent time learning how to wholesale real estate. Now I'm spending time learning, which I actually have a call Thursday morning, 7:30 in the morning call to learn how to underwrite RV parts. Right. And so that's a new skill set that I'm spending time learning uh, because of the great return that learning that skill set and what it would mean for me and my family. So again, you got to ask yourself. I know time is the most important thing to a lot of people, right? So you got to ask yourself, what do you want to spend your time doing? Like, what do you want to trade your time doing? A lot of people are trading time or wasting time on something that's not going to benefit them in the long run. It's instant gratification. Like you get satisfied in the moment, and then that moment passes. It's over with. Then what? What are you gonna do then? Right. So you got to ask yourself, what do I want to trade my time doing? And if it's acquiring a new skill set, you got to change the way you think about certain things. You can't expect to It's like planting a seed. You can't plant a seed today and reap the harvest tomorrow. You got to put in the work. You know, um, it's times where I've shared information, valuable information with people, and they tried it just a little bit, and then all of a sudden, they tried it for a few weeks, and it don't work. Well, this is the thing. You got to give it time. Even the Bible says there's seed. Watch this. There's seed. Then guess what? It's time. Then guess what happens? A harvest. So time, yes, time is a valuable asset to have. But at the same time, if you are in a rush all the time, if you want things quickly, like it's gonna be hard for you to be successful. When you have a desire to be successful in life, it's gonna take time, right? So that's why I posed the question. You have to ask yourself, what do you want to trade your time doing? Is it helping somebody else's vision come to pass and help their dream get built, or you want to build your own? Either way it go, it's gonna require time. All right, deuces.